Seems to be safe. That's good. I don't exactly remember much. But I'm sure we can figure it out. Now this island, if I recall correctly, hello Onyx, we found the shovel in here, then we went in there, doesn't seem like it's safe, because the last time we've been here we actually went into the cave and picked up the stuff that was in here. So seems like we will need to do this again. Yeah. I remember. And this is thankfully quite easy to do, especially since I remember how to deal with it. Actually, it seems like it's saved because the character isn't in here. I don't know why the cave was closed, why it wasn't open. Maybe just the entrance is not being saved for some reason. Can we? We cannot dig this, okay. Well, I guess we are on our way then. Visit our friends? Not right now. Now, honestly, I don't remember what the friends' requests were. But, you know what? We might as well try to fish. If we can. This treasure is already open. I'm looking for fishing spots. There are some over there. Also, there is a small island that we haven't visited yet. Perhaps we should try and check what's in there. How do we do this? Like this? Oh, I remember this island. We already visited this one. I did miss a chest in here though, so good thing we went back. Don't know why it isn't colored. Let's check this. Let's check the boss island again, because I remember we picked up the toy soldier, which we needed for something in here. And also now that we can dig, So let's dig some of these things. Perhaps we will find something useful. I should probably also backtrack to some of the older islands, because I remember seeing some dig spots in there too. And you never know what kind of treasures you might find. Yeah, seems like this is the way to go. Yeah, I understand. Don't know why it showed me twice, but you know. These things kind of look like they could be digged, but apparently not. Wasn't there something over here? Yeah. Star, star, star. Okay, this seems to me like some sort of a password. Have we seen any indication of the password anywhere? I'm not too sure. Let's check over here. Really check it out. I don't know what the altar is for, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with getting into the volcano. Hold it, the Leviathan warned me unsoul wimps were looking for the Dragon King's color core. And you are definitely wimps. Listen up. Only ripped heroes with buff souls who beat Dragalan's trials can enter the volcano. So get me some idols of power or get lost. Idols of power, huh? Is this toy soldier good enough for ya, hothead? Yeah. +1 move per turn. Love to see it. Wait, what? Bunch of team working, leg day skipping cheaters. Fine. Hand over the other idol of power and I'll open the way. Ooh, what do you mean, the other one? Fernie said we only needed one of these to... On the contrary, chaps, I specifically specified we needed 2 offerings to enter the Dragon Kingdom's domain. Dragon King's domain. At least I could think I did. I knew it. Even I couldn't find the one on Skull Island, and I'm bursting at the seams with hot-blooded swollenness. Scrump wimps, no core for you. Fernie, you are the worst. How are you supposed to be the leader of anything, you lying quack? Me? I'm not the one who robbed the rightful heroes of this journey. If you hadn't stopped us, we'd already be inside, you strippy sneak. We better let them shout this out and find the other idol ourselves. The Skull Island the Musclehead mentioned should be east of here. Alrighty then. I'm guessing he will be able to be battled once we get rid of the door or something. I don't see anything that would hint on what we need to do in terms of that island thingy with the multiple digging sites. It seems to me like we need some password to deal with it, but I'm not sure. Okay, we found... This one looks a lot meaner than the others. Hey bullies, feel big and strong after picking on my little bellies, do you? Whoa, hold on big guy, we didn't hurt anyone, we are just looking for Dragalan's treasure. We don't try and trick me. I may be a dope, I won't let macho Dragoland loving big bullies hurt my little bellies. Okay, the first friend is about to be rescued of today's stream. If I remember correctly, we need to listen. My little Baileys are the only ones who are nice to me. I won't let you hurt them. Okay. Be perceptive, be friendly, or be dismissive. Let's be friendly. I'm not here to bully your little Baileys. I'm here to be one of your little Baileys. A new Bailey? Oh wow. If this is just a trick, I like this trick. It makes my heart feel as big as my muscles. Snort. Okay, I remember most of this. Nice, very nice. Thank you for the pet. That guy will attack with that, which is needed. This one will attack with this, which is also needed. One guy attacks the one behind, this one attacks the one in front. So if I put this here, it should go for the one behind as well. I don't really have any use for this attack, so let's try to send it to the boar as well, and maybe it will work out. Nice, big and strong. I don't care, I wanna be smart, so I don't have to solve problems by beating them up anymore. Okay. Did that do anything? It didn't, unfortunately. I am glad that these battles seem to be so far kind of easy to deal with. Any new info? Don't think you can mess with me just because I'm big dope. You little dopes. Okay. Offer criticism. Point out how stubborn they are. Admire their resolve. Let's admire. You wanna solve problems the way you want to, right? A punching rot like me can respect that kind of moxie. You go, buddy. You think it's good to keep little Paley safe too? Good. If you didn't, I don't think I would have a comeback ready. Okay. Let's deal with the middle guy. Should be with this. A Babor, I thought you were one of the good guys. Why are you fighting my friends? They are nice. What? That was one of my little Paleys. Why are they with you? Aren't you just big bullies? For the last time, no. They are all Paleys too. You knuckle-headed boy. They are, then does that make you little Paleys by proxy? I can be hurting you like this if you are Paley, can I? Bah? Okay. Please don't hurt my friends, Mr. Bubball. I thought they were bullies at first too, but they are actually really nice like you. Another little Paley. Oh no, this is bad. I can have my little Paleys. Nice, looks like my plan worked. Keep it up, Billy. Okay. This attack should deal with the little one. Therefore, let's send this one over there. And let's try combining it with this. You better not hurt Billy and Rodrigo, otherwise you'll be a big bully, not them. You hear me? Stares fiercely. Why is a big bully friends with so many little pulleys? It doesn't make any sense. Also, thank you for the leaking time. I shall hydrate. I'm getting dizzy. I'm too big of a dope to figure this out. Looks like we overloaded that dude's brain. Come on, Billy. Hurry up and recolor him while he's out of commission. Okay. Easy. That's the little guy solved. And Oh, this is kind of difficult actually, but we managed to deal with it. Okay, I don't know what the two question marks are. I know I'm just a big dope, but beating a police is the only reason my little Baileys love me, isn't it? Okay. Let's listen. My little Baileys are the only ones who are nice to me. I won't let you hurt them. Chill out, will ya? I feel safe around you, or grow. Probably the middle one. You remind me of my mom. She'd do anything to make sure I was okay. I bet you do the same with your loved ones. My little Baileys don't treat me like the big dope I am, so I'd do anything to keep them safe. Oh, he needs that symbol. Okay, that's doable. I think we can end the turn because the other ones don't really have anything useful for us. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. Requires perfect reflexes. Okay, we did it. You want to keep my little Bailey safe from the Leviathan too? Wow. Well, any pal of my Bailey's is a pal of mine. There we go. Another friend on board. It's the Bubble. I kind of like the design, especially the head. I'm not too sure about the hands, but the head looks cool. Okay, we colored this, which allows us to go over there. Okay. What's this? This is the altar where the second idol of power was supposed to be placed, but looks like we are too late again. The offering is missing, and there's claw marks all over this stone thingy. Judging by the marks though, it looks like whoever nabbed the idol went east. Let's hurry up and go after them. Oh, rainbow, nice. Should we fish? Let's fish. We haven't fished yet into this episode. And as you know from the previous one, I do like the fishing. Let's try to catch this. It seems like we can only catch it when it is open. There we go. It's an interesting fish. Okay, how do we catch the orange one? Like this, I guess. Only 3 fishes have been found. Let's read up some lore. This is the pink scallop gummy. A pomegranate gummy that takes forever to chew. Careful not to pull a cheek muscle. Any new lore in here? Doesn't seem like it. Any other fish that is new? Doesn't seem like it. We got this guy over here. Boar, very big, very strong, and very kind to his little Baileys, but not very bright. Understandable. Nothing else doesn't seem like. And which one of these is new? Map of Dinoland's offerings. Fernie left a note saying we can use this to find offerings needed to reach Dragonland's treasure. I think that's the new thing. Doesn't seem like any more lore. Although I remember we did found one of the little guys, but I don't know where they are listed. I know that they are somewhere in here because I remember reading them. Maybe it's over here. Oh, Becky's support. We've decided to give teamwork a shot. Together we'll be invincible. There we are. Tot. If a tot thinks a tot and no one is around to hear it, does it still make an idea? If you are terrified of pictures with bright lightning, does that make you photophobic? So over here, hot chocolate is a drink, but if you put marshmallows in it, does it become a soup? Ever wonder why the Leviathan got so mad at you for being yourself, Billy? It's like he's scared you are different or something. Oh, makes sense. There is also extra, I just noticed. It'll be interesting to see where that leads. Nice to see the rainbow. Very, very, very nice. So how do we deal with this? Let's turn everything into stars. There is actually multiple symbols in here. It seems like. So if we wanna unlock the secrets of that thing, we need to figure out the correct password. Let's go fish again, because why not? I do wanna catch this. There we go. The other ones need to be cut like this, I think. There we go. Full. What's the word? English is hard. Let's just say full basket of fish. Let's look around if we can somehow figure out the password. It's over here. Circle, circle, heart, and 2 cubes. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. I wonder what will it do. So circle, circle, heart, and cubes. That should do it, I think. It did something. Opened a cave downstairs. Nice. The fish are big, so let's go fish. We might as well stock up on fish because I feel like the fish are important in order to level up the friendships and such. I am a bit upset that I accidentally pulled out too soon, but that's okay. It happens. So there should be a cave now. We need to take the long way around to reach it. So before we continue to the next island, we might as well explore the cave. There is probably going to be something cool in there, is my guess. Secrets in the sand. Complete Disco Broccoli's dance. I didn't get to read it. Disco Broccoli. Hey, what's cracking, cool cats? Broccoli's the name, Disco's my game. Welcome to my groovy pet. What brings you here? Looking to save the world of imagination from that bummer of a curse. Are you far out? I dig it. In fact, if you prove you can get down with the funk, I'll give you goodies to cramp that Leviathan Turkish style. Neat, huh? So what do you say, hot stuff? Wanna test the funkness of your dance moves? Sure. Tubular. Alright, get ready to boogie in 3, 2, 1. Disco. Holy. We did it. Dang, baby. That was some ace disco right there. You've definitely earned this prize. Enjoy. Okay, we got coins. What's up, cool cats? You back to move it to the groove some more? As these greens have a prize with your names on it. Tubular, alright. Does he give us bigger rewards when we do it multiple times? Okay, we got a top, so that's good. Let's do it a couple of times, as long as he keeps giving us new stuff. More coins, way more coins actually. Let's try again what will happen. Another one of these. Okay, easy. Another thought. Let's try again. What will we get? Oh no, this looks difficult. We did it. That was rough. I'm surprised we did it first try. Even more coins. Nice. Seems like he still has stuff to give us. Okay, that's my first fail. Let's try again. I failed again. That's a rough one. Okay. I'm sure we can do it. We just need to okay. This will take a couple of tries, I reckon, but we can do it. Almost. Let's try again. I'm sure any second now will be successful. It's a bit fast to react to the buttons, but I'm sure we can do it. I missed one. That's better. Let's try again. There we go. That took a lot of tries, but we got another top. Sorry baby, but I don't got no sweet disco goodies left for ya. All I can offer ya are some kudos and words of encouragement. Don't give up on saving the world, no matter how square things get, and remember nothing's groovier than eating your vegetables. Okay. That was interesting. We managed to rescue a lot of dots. So let's go see what they think about. 3? Only 3? That felt like more. Have you figured out what this all about yet? What this is all about yet? Do you think the Leviathan has a world he escapes to when things get too hard as well? I wonder what it looks like. And have you ever wondered if slugs are just homeless snails? That's actually a good question. That's for sure. But this island is for now, I think, completed. Before I go to the boat, let me just double check what was over here. We still cannot do with this anything. Nothing, nothing, nothing. There is a digging spot with money. Nice. And that's probably everything there is. It was worth checking out, but nothing too crazy going on, it seems. Therefore we can proceed to the boat and head out to the next island. What's this bird about? He disappeared. Okay. So we are going this way. We are going this way. This seems like it's going to be a big island. Okay. What's this? The test of momentum. Sounds difficult. Whoa, did you see that, Billy? That flying thing it just whooshed right by. I think it was trying to hit us. I bet that flying thing's anxieties are making the island black and white, and it might have the idol of power too. After it. Okay. Climb the top of the island. And avoid the flying creature. Sounds like a plan. That's the way back, I guess. Let's see. Nothing over here. Something over there. And here. Okay. So far so good. But yeah, I already said it in the last episode, but this game is really cool. I really like it. Okay, we are doing something over there. It's one of those kind of relaxing games that you can just, you know, have fun with. Party popper, portable confetti explosives, fun for everyone except the person who needs to clean up after. True. Confetti do be hard to get rid of once you popped them. Okay, that will bring us over there, I guess. What's this? Another one. Which allows us to go up here. And another one which gives us a shortcut to a top. Nice. We do be needing dots. If I recall correctly, we can exchange dots in the boat for collectibles, for upgrades or something along those lines. Why do they call those bagels with all the seasoning everything bagels? They taste like lots of things, but definitely not everything. That's true. That's some false advertising, that's for sure. Okay, let's deal with these jumps. That's kind of unfair, but you know what? It happens. I'm guessing this will... Okay, I didn't notice the flying thing was flying across the flowers, that's my bad. Now that I know, I should be able to deal with it. Okay, another bunch of flowers has been dealt with. And we are finally over here. Doesn't seem like anything to grab is in there. What's over here? What's this? A teddy bear? Have we ever had teddy bear before? We didn't. Stuffed animal. Completely harmless but will protect you from monsters hiding under your bed. Good to have. If I recall correctly, one of our friends actually did want a teddy bear, so that's nice. Okay, this is a puzzle, I guess. Puzzle of some kind. I'm not too sure. There we go. That wasn't so hard. I have no idea what I did or how I solved it, but I'm glad I managed to deal with it eventually. Does this lead anywhere? Doesn't seem like it. It seems like this game has lots of kind of out of view secrets that you need to pay attention to. There we have Garoro. Hehehe, you should have seen your faces down there, priceless. Why you cocky little bad cat dragon, what's your problem swooping at us like that? That was super obnoxious. Who cares what you think? Dragoland says only weaklings complain instead of fighting back. Besides, I was just having little fun. And now I'm going to have more fun. Okay. Seems to me like another friend needs convincing to join us. It's a cute creature. Are you gonna cry? What a bunch of babies getting upset about a joke, and I thought you were fun. Ask what the point was, be blood but kind. Play your own prank. I mean, he could maybe enjoy this. He could maybe be fine with this. This could also be positive. All three of these options could be either positive or negative depending on what personality he has. Let's try the middle one. You know, I found that prank kind of mean, but I know you didn't want to be mean. Just be careful about the next time, okay? Next time? You mean you want me to keep playing pranks on you? Wow, that's awesome. I promise to make it a good one next time. Okay. Oh, that's a cute toy you've got there. I wanna play with it. You losers are so mad. What a great prank. I should have started stealing your tokens soon. Oh, he stole one of our things. Okay. I don't think we have that shield symbol in our friend group. Let's try playing with this. And with this. And I guess one more with this. Should be interesting. Okay, that one works. This one should also probably work, yeah. Huh? You didn't like my prank? But I invented it just for you. It was supposed to make you like me. Okay. Let's take a listen. A bully? No, I'm not. It's everyone else who's a baby for not having as much fun as I do. Dragalan said so. Look, nobody's perfect, okay? I feel you, buddy, or get it together. This one is kind of difficult to choose the right words. I will go with the middle one though. Responsibilities are a lot of pressure, aren't they? Especially when all you want is to be free, but that's why they are so important, you know? So you don't want me to stop playing pranks just to make responsibility for them? Seems fair to me. Okay, he's got lots of pink ones. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a token by the toe. If it hollers, never let it go. He stole yet another one of our thingies. That's not good. Let's play this. And let's play this. Should be good to go. We don't need the third one, I don't think. Nice. I just want to play with friends who want to play tricks, but they never like my tricks. What am I doing wrong? Okay. There we go. Alright, no more mean tricks. From now on, only good tricks, so I can make good friends. Oh, that's a cute one. I like that one. He's got like dragon wings, dragon tail. He's got unicorn horn. It's a cute one. Okay, it's a very cute one. Nice to see you dance. Okay, the island has been colored. I see also a fishing spot, so that's nice. Now we can go back there and deal with them. We got a toy car. Finally we got the second idol, and it's a race car. First a toy soldier noticed Dragoland sure has weird ideas about manliness. Well, whatever, let's bring it to the volcano before Fernie and Becky realize we left. Very, very well. Can I take a shortcut? I can, nice. That was a risky move, but it paid out. Which way was exit? Was it this way? Was it this way maybe? Yeah. Okay, let's go fish. I see a doll through this pipe, so let's try to grab it. Okay, that was unfortunate. We got the doll, let's grab the teddy as well if we can. We cannot. Mainly because I was too quick about it. I see a couple of things. Let's try going over there. The chair is probably nothing, but I see a dot over here and I kind of wanna grab it, you know. So let's try to do it. Some people think as cursed dots aren't as scary as the positive ones. What do you think? I mean, sometimes the cursed dots are definitely making more sense. It's my opinion. Did the fishing spot respawn? Nope. I guess let's just proceed with the quest, but before we actually go there, maybe we should take a visit to the inside and talk with our friends. Perhaps we can increase some friendships and such. And also, maybe we will get some cool items from this machine. Show me what you thought. So many thoughts. Time to convert these into something beautiful. Buffering dot processor. Okay. What do we get? Something cool, I hope. Okay, reactivating sleep mode. We got a photo filter. I don't use the photo mode, so that's kind of not very useful for me. And we don't have enough to... Yeah, I do have enough. Show me what you thought. It appears you have collected enough thoughts for me to create a new figment of imagination. One moment, please. Let's see what that means. Thank you for the thoughts, user. Please bring me more soon. +1 token per hand. Seems to be some sort of a Tamagotchi. Do we have one? Do we have enough for more? Sufficient thoughts for a new upgrade. Allow me to process them. Nice. Seems like we got a lot of thoughts. Until next time, user. +1 fishing inventory space. That's huge. I love it. Do we have? We have. Operating system has detected sufficient thoughts for a new upgrade. Allow me to process them. We've been busy collecting thoughts and we didn't really paid out on them, so it's nice to see all these upgrades. I hope this new item serves you well, user. Boat cosmetic. Okay. I still have enough to get new upgrade. Wow. I kind of thought I would get like maybe 2 or 3, but seems like we have way more than I thought. Jukebox and Dino Land partitions something. Can we get one more? Nope, we are no longer able to deal with stuff. We can switch the music. Okay, let's play that one. Oh, this is the one that needs the stuffed animal. Even though he's fully leveled up, let's give him the stuffed animal. You know what I don't understand? How do Billy and Gero get along so well in the first place when neither of them talk? You don't remember what happened back when Billy first stopped speaking to anyone? Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Mind filling me in? Well, I won't discuss all the details, but a few years ago something very tragic happened to Billy's mother. Billy was completely heartbroken, and despite our best efforts, Billy's heart stayed broken. None of us could make the sadness go away. Then one day, Gyro showed up out of nowhere. He started caring for Billy, playing with Billy, listening to Billy, and even when Billy never spoke. At first, Billy was so sad for Gyro was completely ignored, but Gyro never gave up, and slowly but surely his tenacity paid off. Thanks to Gyro's kindness, thanks to Gyro's kind determination, Billy became Billy again. When all color seemed to have drained from Billy's world, Gyro helped bring it back. And now Gyro is fighting to bring color back to the world of imagination. All over again, like us. Huh. I had no idea any of that ever happened. You really are something, you know that, Gyro? Yeah, thanks, Gyro. I don't really know what I'd do without you. You are a really, really, really good boy, you know that? Why, I've never heard Gyro so excited to see anyone before. Seems like you've made a friend for life, Billy. I guess that's a confirmation that we maxed out everything we could with him, especially since we cannot even enter the thingamajig anymore. Let's talk with Fernie. Worry not, friends, I'll be sure to dedicate a passage of my memoirs to our splendiferous meeting. No one believes I can be as tough as or brave like Dragaland because I'm a girl. Just watch, I'll teach them not to doubt me. Okay, these two apparently cannot be friended since it doesn't give us the option to give them stuff. We have lots of friends in here though. I honestly don't remember which one is which one needs what and such, but let's start from the side over here. This one seems to be maxed out. I really do need to rest a little, I can barely keep my eyes open. Do you have anything this bro could use to snooze? So he needs a pillow. Do we have a pillow? I don't think we have a pillow, unfortunately. No, I don't think we have a pillow for him. What about you? I need something that makes a real bang to get people to notice the beautiful me. Not the tooty me. Any ideas? Perhaps this? Everyone, your advice worked. Reminding myself people think I can be beautiful made me way less self-conscious about my teeth. This is the first time I feel brave enough to be in public without worrying about what people will say about me. It's amazing. That's wonderful news, Glover dear. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, same here. But I still don't understand what made you so paranoid about getting teased for your back teeth to begin with. Well, I'd seen a lot of kids get bullied for the way they look once I started high school, so I figured it would happen to me too, you know. I started hiding them everywhere I went, during lunch, during class, during recess. I made sure no one would see my teeth and mock me. When the dentist said I'd need braces to fix them, I was convinced people would become crueler once they found out, so I hid even more. But now I know better. My friends would never do that, and thanks to your help I know I'm more than just a pair of big teeth too. I am me, and I'm beautiful in my own way, just like all the other creatures are. So I'm going to help them realize they are beautiful too. Thank you for the sombrero. That's a great idea, Glover. I know you'll be great at it. Thank you, but I still might hide once in a while if people start returning all my compliments. I'll start blushing uncontrollably again. It looks like Glover has all the presents she could ever want. Why not treat her to some delicious gummy fish instead? Okay, so she's maxed out, she just needs some fish. Which one of these fish would give her the biggest boost? Okay, let's feed her these 3 and 2 of these. Oh, gummies, my favorite. These things are so fun to chew through. It's the only thing that makes me grateful for those big gobber teeth. Okay, another friend fully maxed out. You love to see it. Let me just double check. You know what? I don't feel like hiding at all anymore. I'm not even worried about my teeth. I don't just feel pretty, I feel like myself. Nice, that's another friend fully maxed out. Now, Bikiriki over here, do you have any dolls? Preferably bouncy ones? I feel playing with bouncy house. Bouncing intensifies. Now, I don't necessarily have any bouncy dolls, I don't think. But I do have this doll over here, so let's try giving him this. Man, all these toys and gummies and new friends make me feel great. It's like I could bounce non-stop for ages and ages. Yeah, we noticed. Although, now that I think about it, why do you like bouncing so much in the first place? Well, to tell you the truth, because it's fun. And that's the whole story, honest. Me and my cousin used to bounce all the time when we were together. It really was fun and I got really good at it. But Ricky Bicky was never very good at it. He got really frustrated. I could bounce so well while he could barely stand on his tail. Then one day he started making fun of me, saying bouncing was stupid and that I was stupid for enjoying it. I know he didn't mean it, but it really hurt my feelings and I started thinking everyone would make fun of me for bouncing. Like it was some naughty secret I had to hide. I'm glad I don't think like that anymore though. I love bouncing and I'm so proud to love the thing I love, even if it is silly. I don't know if that actually explains anything, but thanks for sharing, Bikirki, I think. I'm starting to run out of bounce energy. Do you have any sweets? Sugar refuels me like nothing else. He either wants ice cream or he just needs fish, because the fish are gummy worms. Okay, which one would give him the biggest boost? Oh, it's based on the attacks that they use, I think. Yeah, that seems to be the case. There we go. Yum, so bouncy. Don't you mean chewy? Nope. Okay, Bikiriki has been upgraded. I'm starting to run out of bounce energy. Do you have any sweets? Sugar refuels me like nothing else. Okay. I think he needs ice cream. I think he needs ice cream because we don't have anything else that's like sweet, I don't think. So let's remember to give him ice cream when we can. Now Booster says, hey Scraps, do you got a gym on this boat or something? I got a train. We do have a dumbbell, so let's give him that. Thanks Scrababubs, I worked up a good old sweet take to you. Now I'm ready to take on anyone, even that chicken of a sea snake. I'm all for courage, but maybe you are a bit too fearless, considering how small you are compared to the Leviathan, you know? Was that? You calling me some little pipsqueak scrap or something? Cause I'll make yours regret it if yours is bog. No one said that, relax. I just didn't understand why you were so gung-ho about fighting. Ain't it obvious? When you are spin-sized as me, any old big lummox might come mess with yours, thinking yours and easy picking. This dialect is so hard to read. Lotta the smaller beasties choose to hide instead of fighting, but I says forget that, size ain't no handicap, size is a loser's excuse. Dragaland says strength is all about matters, and that's what I'ma be all about. I'ma be the tiniest, toughest of the tough. So don't go underestimating my pride or you'll get a big full of the all one too. Don't be thinking I'm scared to smack a pal around either. It seems Booster's heart is in the right place even if his head isn't. Let's leave him some space for now, just to be safe. Okay. Sheesh. All that training got me pooped. I need something to recharge. Useful's got something to snack on that help me chill out. Oh my god, he also wants ice cream. So that's 2 people that need ice cream. And 1 person needs pillow. Alright, now that I have more confidence, I need something to help me get enough attention to put it to good use. Something that really pops. This guy needs the thing that we already gave someone else. This one feels creative. You don't happen to have anything I can use to build stuff? He needs Lego, we don't have Lego. And what about you? Treco, hey, do you know where I could find some ice cream around here? That's the 3rd person that wants ice cream. We don't have ice cream. Alpharor needs to be stronger to protect baby brother. Help find gains. We don't have gains. Weights, I mean. Garoro, please get me some dolls to play with. We did have a doll in our inventory, but we gave it away already. And Bobobor needs books. I want to stop being a big dope. I need to get better at the thinkies. How do smart people get smartifuller? With books maybe? We have 2 books, so that's nice. But it's no use, I can't do it. I'm too big of a big dope to read this book. I'll never be as smartiful as my little Payless. Hey, cheer up big guy. So what if you are a little less clever than most people? You are still as strong as they come. I know, but protecting my little Baileys from big bullies is the only thing I'm good at. It's the only reason they let me be their pal too. If ever my little Baileys get big and strong though enough to protect themselves, they won't need me to be their friend anymore. Huh? Well, I mean, wow, you know, that hits closer to home than I thought. Bubbo, you've got more than big muscles. You've got a big heart too. We are lucky to have a friend as kind as you. Yeah, exactly. What friendship said. Even if your little Baileys outgrow you, they'll never outnurse you. You mean it? Even if I became a big dope and a big weakling, my little Baileys would still love me. Okay, then I won't try too hard to be smartiful. I'll just be the nicest bubbo there is, so my little Baileys can love me forever. Now you're talking, big guy, but maybe don't give up on the whole getting smarter thing completely, you know? Okay, that's nice. I heard some little Baileys give each other special tokens to prove their Baileyness to one another. Do you think I can have one too? Now, does he mean a friendship bracelet or... Let's try friendship bracelet. I can thank you enough for the friendship bracelet you gave me. It's proof we'll stay pals even if we get separated. You betcha, Babbor, but why would we ever get separated? Well, because it's happened to me before. I'm such a big dope, I've already gotten held back a year in school, the whole times. So all my big bellies left for high school and... Only my little Baileys are left, and as the biggest, strongest pala left I saw, I'd protect them all. But that also means if I don't get Smartiful enough, they'll leave me too. But if I do get Smartiful, I'll be the one leaving the little ones. But that was before you helped me realize my little Bailey's skill lied to me. Not just my muscles, no. I'm not scared of that anymore. From now on, I will, even if it gives me head, the hurties, I'm gonna study. I'm gonna move on, and I won't be scared to leave my Berries anymore. Because if they can believe in me to be a kind big dope, I can believe in them to be strong little Baileys who fight their own fights. That's right, even if we grow apart, we'll stay friends, Babor. That's a promise. Well said, both of you, and if you are still, if you are this intent on studying, how about I tutor you, starting now, of course. Can I wait for my headache to wear off first? That book I read a few days ago really gave me brain the herpes. It looks like Babor has all the presents he could ever want. Why not treat him to some delicious gummy fish? Sounds like we are about to fully level up yet another fella. Let's do it with these red fish. Thanks for the little gummies, little Baileys. You both make my big dope self feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Wait, that sounded wrong. I'm not trying to eat any little Baileys or hair, okay? I'm a good boy. Nice. You love to see it when they get fully upgraded. I think I talked with everybody. We just need to find more fishing stuff to deal with the rest of the group. We did unlock a lot of extra information though, so let's start with the Babor one. Very big, very strong and very kind. Used to be scared, people only liked him for his massive strength, but now he knows we actually like him for his massive heart. And confession, worried his parents would be in danger if he didn't get held back in school another year, but he believes in their strength now. Okay. Bicky Ricky hid her love of bouncing from the world after her jealous cousin Ricky Bicky teased her for liking it. Now she bounces proudly. Doesn't plan on hiding her love of bouncing during recess anymore, instead she wants to share bouncy love with everyone. Okay. Foul-mouthed fighter punches first, asks questions. Later was scared he'd get picked on for being small, so he became tough enough to take on anyone. Size doesn't matter to Booster. And Glower is a timid goofer girl who's so embarrassed of her big teeth she forgets how pretty her giant head flower is. Glower's finally trying to see herself as beautiful like the others do, instead of worrying about her teeth. Yay. Lots of kids get bullied for their looks in high school, so she thought it would happen to her too. That's why she hid it all the time. And last but not least, Garoro. A friendly butcut dragon trickster with sticky fingers. No one is safe from her antics. Okay. Does Gyro have any extra information? We've always done everything together. I think I read that in the previous episode. Gyro was always there for me after I lost my mom. Yeah. Remember. I remember. Okay. Now what's this? Fernie calls her thief. She's the only girl in a family of 11 and constantly fights to prove herself to her siblings. No wonder she's so feisty. Fernie is an attention... yeah, we've seen that lore before. There is new lore around the Tots, so let's read it. A Tot's appearance reflects its feelings. The more cursed their curiosity, the more imp-like they look and sound. Interesting. New items consist of doll. It's so cute. That's everything. Toy car lore. The second idol of power. It was stolen by Gararo as a prank. We should bring this back to Lavarilla. Okay, what's this? Digital pet. It is Tamagotchi. I remember Tamagotchi. I had Tamagotchi when I was a little kid. I remember it very, very clearly. I used to really like it. And then it sadly died, which was very, very sad. Hopefully I take care of my real friends better than this. I was like maybe 6 years old, maybe 7 when I had this. That was really fun toy. I wonder if they still sell these toys. They used to be popular when I was very small, then they suddenly disappeared from stores. It was fun. Floaties, Dad doesn't want to see me swimming without them. Okay. Chill vibes, new filter. Flex, gives friendships walls a lot of flair. Jukebox is unlocked. Dino-led music can now be played inside the boat. And some people think, yeah, we've seen that. We've seen that as well. Okay, I think I solved everything that was to be solved in the boat, at least for now. We do need more fish, that's true, but for now let's continue with the story, because I am quite interested to see what happens when we put the second idol on the pedestal. I kind of expect some maybe boss fight of some kind, which could be interesting, I think. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am. I think we need to go this way. Wait, what? Bunch of team working like they skipping cheaters? Fine. He already said that. What do I mean the other one? Fanny said we only needed one of these two. Yeah, we already seen this dialogue. This one is new. You did this, you red-feathered lunatic. How dare you blame me for this? You unconfident catburger. Stupid hat-wearing dingbat. Brutish brat. Okay. What? How? There is no way you wimps are buffer than I am. How did you win the second idol of power? Easy, we worked together. You can do anything with a little help from your friends. That's real power if you ask me. You got help? That's cheating. Teamwork is cheating. You are not strong. You are lazy. Lazy. I don't care about the idols anymore. I'm not letting you through until you survive my killer workout. Come at me. I mean, that's true. If obtaining the idols was supposed to be a challenge for one person, using your friends to get it is kind of cheating. I agree with the monkey over here. He does have a point. He do be a monkey, also his head is smoking. He's got lots of question marks. There is no excuse for weakness. The only reason you are weak is because you don't try hard enough. Get sweating. I can already tell that once we have this boy on the ship, he will want some weight. Just like the other swole guy. Impressed by his muscles. Question his muscles. Be disgusted by his muscles. Probably this is the way to go. You are so strong. No wonder Jaggerland trusted you to guard this place. He must really be impressed by your strength. Of course, I'm the strongest there is, and I get even stronger when people care about count on me. Cool, right? It do be cute, I guess. Okay. I'm thinking what would be the best approach. I'm guessing you over there. I'm guessing you over there. You over there. And you over there. Hopefully that will be good to go. Okay. So far so good. I got picked on a lot before becoming big and strong. I don't want the same to happen to you wimps. I'm trying to help, got it? Okay. If you say so, monkey. Nice. Check me out, I'm ripped. People who don't want muscles like these are just a spineless, lazy liars, and you know it. He's basically steroid-infested individual. So let's pick so strong. Dang dude, this guy's as tough as he looks, and that's what's saying something. Thanks Beanpoles, I appreciate that. If only more people could appreciate a good slap of muscle when they see it. He oofed, did you hear? He oofed a lot. I guess let's pick this one. Let's pick, I guess, this one. And I don't have the shield in my hand, unfortunately. Without the shield, we kind of are not able to do much this turn. I yell because I care. You are just too sensitive, or wait, am I just being too mean? Oh, did I make a buff mistake? Indeed. Seems like some buffed mistake to me. We just need the shields. Hopefully we can get the shields going. This isn't bullying, it's hot-blooded passion. Stop pretending that your feelings are hurt and push it. Mock, don't argue, express concern. You're gonna stress yourself out if you keep that up, don't you think? I mean, you are not wrong, but that doesn't sound like it might me baffled. So is it really worth it? Finally the shields over here. That's the only shield we have, unfortunately. So let's just end the turn. But yeah, this combat is quite fun, I must say. I enjoy it. There we go. Just one more to go. We really need the rooster to come. It's okay to admit you are wrong. Owning up to your mistakes doesn't mean you are foolish. It means you are mature enough to learn from those mistakes. I guess I should have been more open-minded about what strength can be, but wouldn't that make my buffness less impressive by comparison? Perhaps. We didn't pull the shield. Didn't pull the shield, which is a bit scary. Let's restore our morale by playing the ones that restore morale. Just to be safe, because I don't wanna be... I guess I don't know what happens when you lose a fight. You probably just restart from scratch. So it's better to make sure we are safe on that matter. Just need to get lucky with the shield. The shield symbol will help us a lot. You are gonna stress yourself out if you keep that up, don't you think? We already seen this dialogue. Still no shield. Can we shuffle hand? I never shuffled hand before. It paid out. Probably should have shuffled my hand in the previous turn as well. I didn't realize it was free to do. There we go. I can push people to work hard without intimidating them. Dragoland never said anything about that. Spot me and show me how. Lavarilla is our new friend. Man, was I ever in a bad mood, but I feel way better now. Now let me get that door open for you. How did you... I mean, we've done it, chaps. Dragon's treasures await. It's all thanks to my incredible intelligence. You barely did anything. It's me, Billy, and Rodrigo who did all the work. Cocky little duck. Can't you two admit we all help? We are a team, remember? Both of you gotta spend less time arguing and be nicer to each other. Got it? But you, oh drat, you are right. Fine. I apologize for my unbecoming behavior as leader, Becky. Fine. I accept your apology and your bad leadership, Fernie. Close enough. Now come on. Dragonland's horde is up ahead. Let's get our hands on riches and recognition already. Okay. Stairs. Love to see stairs. Sadly the monkey didn't color the environment over here. For some reason. I'm guessing we need to do something upstairs to get colors back. Is there any secrets over here? Seems a bit sus. This little part over here. I guess there is nothing. Okay. Doesn't seem like there is anything over there either. Very much thank you for the pets. Always happy to get pets. Something to dig. We found a doll, nice. One of our friends wanted a doll, so that's actually really helpful. Hey Billy, check it out. It's one of those test stone thingies. What? It's a test of might. The Dragon King expects loyal followers to embody his values. Only he of utmost focus and resilience by ascent. Well, that's not very helpful. Are we just supposed to solve some sort of dweeby puzzle again? This is just one humble duck's opinion, but I believe this giant marble has something to do with it. Perhaps we are to navigate it across the room. The treasure can be much further. Recognition, here I come. The treasure can be far now. Hurry. I can practically taste the fame and fortune. Seems like we have 2 ways to go. We sing the dialogue. There is our goal, I think. Okay. So, the quest is over there. What is over here? A thought. Isn't it ironic how this is the only place you really shouldn't play the floor is lava? I mean, it doesn't seem to be ironic. At least not to me. Okay, that's the door we need to open, I guess. There is a friend over there. I don't know what these things do. I guess we need to push the seat into them. Yeah, something along those lines. Okay, this is easy. Only one way to go, you know. Now we have 2 ways to go. Let's try downstairs first. Because that seems like the secret one. And indeed, that leads to the friend. Let's go and grab the friend. Might as well, you know, since we are here. I decided to take a swim in the lava, don't mind me. Rude little troublemakers, where do they get off making all this ruckus about the Dragon's treasure? Grumble, grumble. Do you need help, miss? You seem a little... What is it now? I can't you twerps tell I'm in a bad mood? I don't have the energy to be nice, so leave me be. Now, of course, we won't leave you be because we need you on our side, I guess. I'm tired, angry, and busy. But you want me to spend time being your friend on top of everything? How selfish can you be? True, true. It's very selfish of us. All of these 3 options seems like they are mocking the creature, so I don't know which one to pick. Maybe the first one? I don't know. They all seem kind of like mocking, you know, in nature. Selfless, my mom used to work really hard too, and I was always grateful about that, so I bet your loved ones are grateful too. Finally, a bit of gratitude. Honestly, what took you so long to say thank you like I wanted? Nice. Okay, new symbol that we actually need to use. Let's do this, I guess. We can use one more person. Let's use this one. That should be nice. That should hopefully solve some issues. There we go. Nice. I should be allowed to get irritated when life is difficult. Strangers getting on my case about it only makes me grumpy. That's understandable. Also heavily relatable. That does it. If you lot won't leave me some space, I'll just have to make my own. There, maybe now I won't have to put up with those toddlers and their rainbow nonsense while I take my break. He give us stone. Stupid little dragolet fearing runs. Don't leave me alone after I tell them to. Can't you be patient? What a free spirit. Be careful. Maybe the middle. I bet you live your life the way you want to. Huh? Man, I wish I could do that. I just know what I want and don't want to wait around to get it, so don't think flattery will get you anywhere. Okay, we need more of these. We also need more of these. I don't know what the last ones are. I will take a wild guess that it's maybe this or maybe this. It's kind of a guess that will either pay off or it will be waste of. Oh, I forgot there is the stone. You know, that's okay, that's okay. Sometimes you just forget. It takes effort to be kind when I'm not feeling my best, but I can't use that excuse all the time, otherwise I'm just being a crow. I don't know how I managed to forget that there was stone in the way, but you know what, it happens. Are you afraid? What would make you happy? Don't you care about anything? Let's ask the middle question. That seems to be the proper way. Stop trying to make others happy and focus on what you want. You'll have more energy and passion if you do. Oh, I already know what would make me happy. Peace and quiet. But as far as interruptions go, this one wasn't so bad, I suppose. Okay, we need more brown stars. And we need more red stuff. That should be it, I think. Unless we failed the attack, which we didn't. Nice. You are right. Being in a bad mood doesn't mean I have to be a bad person. I can be friendly and grumpy. Especially grumpy. You made a new friend. Okay. I will read the lore about these creatures after we collect more stuff to read through. I think that's the way to deal with it, in my humble opinion. This is a very easy puzzle, I must say. Therefore, I really like it. Doesn't make my brain hurt, at least. Unlike other games. Excellent work, Chlaps. That treasure can be far now. Hurry and can practically taste the fame and fortune. Indeed. Let's check what's inside. Inside is outside. I see. Let's see what's outside then. Okay. What's this? No, these aren't diggable. I got bamboozled. For some reason. Doesn't seem like there are any secrets around here. Another cave. Seemingly with the same puzzle, but slightly more confusing, I guess. It shouldn't be too difficult either way. We just need to figure out what does it want from us. I could have let that go over to this side, which would take it over here, and we could then push it over there. The issue is... I see the issue. I think I know what it wants us to do. It wants us to do it this way, I think. But why does it lead back this way? I'm not too sure. Let's talk. They keep saying the same thing. Okay. If we push it this way... Well, how do I get it up there then? Oh, there is one more notch over here. I'm stupid. I didn't see the thing. Oh well. That's actually really easy. Never mind. See, that's what happens when you get overconfident in your ability to solve puzzles. Okay. That should be the winning one. Indeed it is. That was tougher than originally I thought. Yeah, that's another one down. Come on, Whips, let's move it. Our recognition awaits. Indeed. I thought skyscrapers must know lots of exciting tales since they have so many stories, right? Perhaps. Nice, I think one of the friends wanted that, so that's good to get. Very good, in fact. Let's see. Okay. That looks confusing. Like actually very confusing. I'm guessing this button changes which flowers are visible. Let's see. Well, our goal is clearly in the middle there, but how do we get there? We need to... We need to get over here. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully I can do it. I'm not too sure. I think we did it first try. Surprisingly enough. Wasn't so hard, you just needed to sort of map out which ones you need to be up at which moments and such. Any secrets over here? I wouldn't assume there would be any, but yeah, seems like we cleared this one. I wonder what these stones signify. Anything around the corner? Doesn't seem like it. No more puzzle stand. That must mean this is the top. We made it. The treasure can be much further. Recognition here, right? It's a door. This is it, the door to Dragaland's hoard. My word, I really can smell it. The riches, the recognition, the marshmallows. Hey Whips, look over there. Another puzzle stone thingy. The final test, judgment. Tested you have been and proven now you are. Dragaland deems you worthy of his honor and worthier of his anger. Only he who bests the mighty Dragon King in battle will become a man at last, and earn all that he was promised. Beats him in battle? I never heard about this. We need to get out of here. No treasures worth that. Back up, you yellow belly. If Dragaland really is here, this is the perfect chance to show him what I'm made of. I say bring it on. Okay. Cutscene. That was a short one. That was a short one. Seems like a boss fight. Interesting. Dragaland, what are you puny weaklings doing here? Only the mighty and manly may stand before me. Explain yourselves now. Well, you see, your highness, we adventurers teamed up and used ingenuity to overcome your trials. You what? Cowards, you make a mockery of my trials. They were meant to be overcome by strength and alone. He does have a point. I think we kind of cheated to get here because we teamed up with friends. I think the challenges were supposed to be done solo, but you know, it is what it is. Even Vonix is like, oh my. None of you are worthy, none of you are manly or mighty, and none of you deserve my respect. Excuse me, what's the big idea, you giant dweeb? Who cares if we teamed up? We still got here fair and square. That's right. We might not have used the kind of strength you wanted, but we definitely had the strength to pass all your macho trial. So hand over that color core already. We are gonna save the world of imagination and end your reign of manly terror for good. Never. You weaklings don't deserve a single kernel of my treasure. Not until you learn the true meaning of strength. So prepare yourselves, fools. Today you face the wrath of the mightiest, manliest dragon of them all. Friendship makes you strong, what a pathetic excuse for weakness. You are just as delusional as my brothers. Is being powerful that important? Strong as you are stupid. You can either insult him or ask a question. I will ask a question. Maybe I am naive for thinking this, but don't you think some things matter more, like kindness or compassion? Nothing matters more than strength, for only strength can endure solitude, that foe even kings cannot hope to defeat. Very well. Seems like all lanes can attack him except for the top one, which targets a marshmallow. Let's send this dude to kill the marshmallow. And you over there. You over here maybe. And let's try also putting you over here. Perhaps we will get lucky with the symbols that are hidden. We shall see. Marshmallow has been defeated. Why is the ground shaking? Is the volcano about to explode? Save me, underlings. I'm too popular to die. You are not gonna die, chicken duck, but that marshmallow did make the magma act up. I say keep chucking chewy chumps into the fire until it goes kaboom. Then we hit this chewiest big dragon where it hurts. What the heck is this? Are we just avoiding? Oh my god. Okay, we did it. That was difficult. That was actually difficult. I can see my future self failing that attack a couple of times at least. You are weak, weak, weak. As long as I bathe in healing magma, I will never fall to such pathetic attacks. This is bad, he's too strong to recolor like this. We gotta do something or we are toast. Burnt toast. You spineless cowards don't deserve to witness my manly might. Face the fury of my loyal soldiers. Is that a marshmallow? Looks pretty fired up though. Correction, shops, it is fired up. Be on your guard or you'll be burnt. So we need to just kill the marshmallows, it seems like. He already said that. Show resentment, show determination, show vulnerability. Let's show determination. You might be stronger than us, but we won't give up. Not until we get your recognition and your color code. What's going on here? How can a pathetic weakling like you be filled with such determination? Good question, good question. We didn't pull the shield card. Let's reshuffle. There we are. We got two. Let's use this one on the marshmallow. Let's put this one over here. I guess maybe this one over there. I mean, they won't count anyways, since apparently it doesn't work like this. Please be careful, proteges. If these streamers keep up, my goose really will be cooked. Sounds tasty. There we go. Although it won't do much for us, unfortunately. Yeah. 2 marshmallows now. I think the goal is to recover as many marshmallows as you can. Your trials prove nothing. We are not weak. You are not strong. We are not weak. You did what no one else in Dinoland could by teaming up. Even you can deny we are stronger together than alone. Shameless cheaters, you wouldn't need others if you were manly and mighty like me. Why do you refuse to accept my wisdom? Okay, you over there. You over there. And I guess we can put you over there and you over there. It won't do anything, but we might as well. Maybe it will do something since we are getting rid of 2 marshmallows. Meddling fools. Seize this pathetic swerving and kneel before your king. I do like this combat, it's very fun. Almost there, Dwips. 1 more marshmallow and something's definitely gonna happen. Supposedly. Oh, it's another one of these. Oof. Okay, we did it. He is too strong. We've got to find some way to get his guard down or we'll never recover him. Yeah, we need to deal with the marshmallows. I implied they are cruel. Compliment their flaws. Tell them you are impressed. Sure, you sure are strong. I bet people feel brave when you are on their side. Wise of you to acknowledge your ruler's manly might, weaklings. You staved off my fiery wrath for now. Okay. We need to send this guy over there. Let's put the chicken over there. Let's put this guy over there. Let's put this guy over here, I guess. Let's see what happens. Okay, this should be my soldiers, my volcano, puny fools. What have you done? Hang on tight, Billy, it's gonna blow. Cutscene. Boss fight part 2. Oh my god. Now this looks like a proper boss fight. I love it. Measly little marshmallow peons, your incompetence has stoked the volcano's fire in my rage. Do you see, weaklings? This is why you cannot count on others. They always fail you, always leave you. You can only count on your own strength. And that is why you'll never surpass my manly might, for I am Dragoland, the loneliest and strongest dragon of them all. Here is our chance. Now that he's airborne, so he can use the lava to regenerate anymore. Give it a look at. I mean, he could just swim in the lava. Just saying. Let me take a little sip. Okay. That's a spicy water. Okay. If you can't fight alone, it doesn't matter how many friends stand by your side. You are still weak and unworthy. Must hurt feeling so lonely. Why not ask others for help or company if you feel so lonesome? I'm sure it would make you feel better. To show sorrow is to show weakness, and I have none. I shall proudly bear this heartache forever if I must. Okay. Well, first things first, we need to deal with the marshmallows. So I pressed the wrong button. As per usual. I don't have the purple symbol. Okay. First move will be a fail, but it is what it is. Happens to the best of us. Misclicks and such. At least the middle one was a been dealt with. Unless he summons a new one. Looks like the marshmallows can set our tokens on fire, which is a bit worrisome. You seem tough but scared too. You are super strong, but you are not manly, you are coward. Let's do this. What's the point of all this manly might junk? All it does is push people away from you when you are feeling sad, you know? My strength pushes people away? Impossible. It was weakness and kindness that drove my family away. I must have been... How do we deal with the... boys on fire? I'm not too sure. So let's do it this way. Hopefully the ones on fire will eventually be usable. And I failed my move there. It happens. Okay, at least one more marshmallow is down for the count. That's nice. Will be a rough boss fight. Hopefully we can deal with it. If you can fight alone, it doesn't matter how many friends stand by your side. You are still weak and unworthy. Says the dude. You are just jealous, aren't you? Are you sure the strong have to be lonely? We beat your trials by helping each other. Our friendships made us grow stronger, not weaker. Weaklings empowering weaklings. Can perseverance and kindness truly overwhelm a king's manly heartless might? Who knows? Let's see. We can get rid of 2 marshmallows. What happens if I shuffle hand? Okay, that helps. Let's use this one and let's do this move. It's so nice to see you arrive, Bonnie. Even though you've been here for a while. Thank you for the waffle. Okay, nice. We got rid of the marshmallow. You are nothing but a rubble of puny weaklings. My deadly might should crush you all like bugs. So why? Why are your hearts so strong? Why is mine so feeble? Love and compassion are supposed to be weaknesses, aren't they? I've got it. They are assistants. I, the true hero of this story, have done it again. I've uncovered the secret of Dragonlance colors. Who cares about that? Just let me at him whips. I'll show this jerk what I'm really made of, no matter what these colors are. They're still fighting? Good grief. Let's just ask one of them for help and put an end to their arguing, okay? We need to choose. Let's choose Becky. Yeesh, let's do it. Get ready to see what a real warrior looks like, Dragon Druid. Okay. Having high expectations is fun. Wanting us to be tough is fine. Telling us not to rely on others is fine. We won't suddenly improve overnight, we all want to get stronger and braver, but it takes time to grow like that. I suppose you are right, forcing you to become strong too suddenly will simply scare you away, like it did my son. Very well. Yeah, let's put you over there. That should deal with that one. I cannot use the one on fire. We don't need shields. I guess let's put you over here. And you, I guess we can put also over there. Yeah, why not? Let's shuffle. And let's put... Yeah, let's put you over here. That should be a tasty move, I think. Let's see how much it uncovers. Manly might is all that matters. This is what I was taught to believe as a king. Those are the teachings I wished to impart to my loved ones. But strength only drove them away. Strength alone cannot stop the pain of loneliness. So am I actually weak? Or is it something else? There we go. Nice. I don't know what the last two question marks could be. I do see we have 3 cards at fire though, which is not very fun. How much longer will you deny the truth? How much longer will you refuse to embrace the manly might I tried to teach you? Are you sure you have to be alone? Needing help doesn't make you weak. With throwing such a tantrum. I know you have a reputation as king to protect, but can you really not have any friends, not even manly or mighty ones? With fellow manly mighty warriors at my side, I would not be so alone, but the old ways of strength are fading. Soon I will truly be alone. Okay. We do be at fire. I think this is one of the symbols we need, and I think this is the last one we need. I think that should get rid of him. I'm not exactly 100% confident, but I think that should be the end. Let's see if I'm correct. Yep. I see now, all this time I fought to preserve my pride as a mighty man, rather than the bonds I shared with loved ones. But you are proof there is strength in kindness, strength even greater than mine, which can mend hearts and push back loneliness. Very well, I am done being a draconian ruler. Henceforth I shall be a king whose heart is as compassionate as his body is mighty. Nice. Our first main boss has been defeated, another cutscene. Okay. What's this? We are rolling. We became the ball. Rolling away from the lava. Okay. Interesting. Didn't expect this to happen, but it is what it is, I guess. Seems like we are winning. Oh, the ball's hardened. It's not good. Okay. How long is this going to be? There we go, we survived. And a rainbow! Another land has been colored. Billy, Rodrigo, thank goodness you survived, or rather we should thank me for my expert guidance and heroic leadership. As if Dragon's the one who we should really thank. Did you see the way he held back the lava? That was so cool. You are too kind, young warriors. If anything, I should thank you for reminding me what true strength is, and I will gladly repay you. But that eruption no doubt melted my treasure hoard into molten paste. I fear this red core and my gratitude must suffer. It's fine, Dragon Dude. All we needed was that core anyway. Now we are one step closer to ending this curse and saving the world. Or where it would be if we knew where to go next. No telling what the Leviathan did with those other cores, is there? Perhaps the Sea Witch of Sunken Harbor could guide your way. She is known to help those in need, after all. Sail north to the Fright Frost deep below is frigid waters. You will find her. Maybe even a clue to end my brother's curse. Below the water? Sounds tricky, but we might as well try. Come on, Billy, off to Fright Frost. Best of luck, young warriors. I cannot accompany you on this quest, but know that the friendly mighty Dragaland shall be with you in spirit. Yes, I'm here, Weeps. Fernie and me will be staying put, but we'll root for you. Thanks everyone, we'll come back and visit, I promise. +1 move per turn. It's a big cave. You know, we heard a lot of rumors about why you went into hiding, but what's the real reason, Dragon Dude? Can you tell us? Well, I suppose you young warriors have earned the right to know. Listen well. Long ago, Dinoland was home to many dragons like myself. True men who valued manly might above all else, but over time my kin began to disappear. Little bit by little, he feared my people's ways would die out. Were they not passed on to the next generation, and so you set up a bunch of trials all over the place, then kept trying to force people to be manly and mighty like you, right? Indeed, but in my despair to save the dragon's teachings, I began to confuse kindness for weakness, and cruelty for strength. It was as though the might that once made me brave and compassionate became a venom of manliness, corrupting my very heart. In the end, I drove the last dragons away. My mate no longer recognized me, she left, never to return, whilst my own son grew to flee and fear me. Sheesh. So that's the great tragedy that pushed you into hiding everyone was talking about, your loneliness. Indeed, and had you not helped me realize how twisted my values of manly might had become, I would still be alone. It is too late for me to win back my mate, but I still have the chance to set things right with my son. Thanks to you for that, I am truly grateful. Don't mention it, Dragon Dude. We are glad we could help, and it sounds like Dinoland's in really good hands now, too. Yeah. A dragon who ruled over Dinoland. Fernie said he was last of his kind when he disappeared. Maybe he's lonely. He apparently loves to soak in lava to numb himself. I wonder what kind of wound he's trying not to feel anymore. Dragon's strength tells him to drive away the people he cared for most. Poor guy, no wonder he did hit in the volcano. Nothing new, nothing new. I'm guessing nothing new over here as well. Some new stuff over here. Grino, a rocky rhino, who always seems in a bad mood, but is never a bad person. Grumbles because she cares, I think. And Lavarilla, a strong man with huge muscles, filled with hot-blooded passion. He smells like sweat, brimstone, and body spray. So that's that. And we got this Dragon Ball. Red color core. Why does it look like Dragon Balls? Don't they also have star in them? I think they do. Obtained by helping Dragaland. Proof of the power of kindness. Increases rainbow fuel. Nice. So we should be able to travel farther away, I am guessing. Now I do realize that a brand new world has opened for us in that huge cave. It's kind of obvious because it has its own page, you know. But I also realized that we still miss a couple of creatures in this land that we are currently at. And I kind of want to 100% this game. So before we proceed into the next zone, let's search around the place. And hopefully we will be able to find what we need to find. Let me also go check with the shopkeeper if he by any chance has something new in stock. I don't think he has, but let's check. We see this dialogue. Yeah, he doesn't have anything to sell except for fish, and we do need fish, that's true. But we can fish for fish, we don't need to buy fish, you know? That's my humble opinion of the situation. Now, I'm not sure where we would be able to find the last remaining creatures. Thank you for the nuke gift shop, as always. Lovely, lovely nuke. And I mistook the pipes. Haircuts. Nice to be able to fish multiple fish. Even though the rookie mistakes keep happening. Now there is a map. But I'm not sure. We can fast travel. Oh my god, we can fast travel. Let's fast travel to the beginning of this area. And let's look around. Because we also unlocked the digging power up. Maybe there are some places to dig. This is the first cave we ever been to. With the colorful mirrors and such. Does this do anything now? Nope. It doesn't. Well, at least we checked it out. We wasted 30 seconds of the episode, but that's okay. How are you doing today, gift shop? It's always nice to see you come by. You can see we are playing Rainbow Belly, which is a lovely, lovely game, in my opinion. Although a bit confusing as well, at times. You are doing good, Ben, playing a new SpongeBob game? Yeah, that's the really, really dope looking new SpongeBob game. I will probably also play it someday, but I don't think my current setup would handle it, so it will take some time before I can actually also play it. And before I play it, I will also play the previous SpongeBob games. That's for sure. I can't really tell by the fog. It's really hard to decipher where we've been and where we haven't been. The clouds are obviously signaling out of bounds area. Is my opinion. There is fish over there. Let's go grab the fish. We do need fish. Okay. These are hard to Fish for fish. Okay. The last one is the most difficult one apparently. There we go. 5 out of 5. Love to see it. Also nice to see you attack the Nightbot. I'm not sure what he did to deserve this, but I'm sure you have your reasons. I see a dot over here, I think, so let's go grab it. Yeah. And treasure as well. Love to see some coins. Why do they call them board games when they don't make you bored at all? I don't get it. Well. Interesting dots, I suppose. We need to get... I will die. I died. I think we need to find some better way to go about this. This island doesn't have anything of value anymore. I did see one grey island in the distance, but I'm not sure. Like over there, that seems to be a island also over here. Let's go this way. This one seems to be closer, so maybe this will be the key to victory. Yeah, I don't think we've been here before. The test of patience. I don't think I'm gonna be very good at this one, buddy. Test of patience, huh? We found a trophy, you'll have to see it. Doesn't happen very often, but it's definitely nice to find some treasures in the ground. So far, I was about to say so far it's really easy, and then I died. Typical. We did it. Okay. Frips. You are here to steal my feathers, aren't you? No, we are not. And no offense, but why the heck would anyone want to steal some boring feathers? Don't try to hide it. I know everyone wants to get a hold of my precious bird scales. But they are mine, all mine. Hands off my collection. Okay, time to fight. He's got the minions. I love to see the minions. I think we get them in our inventory if we defeat them, which will allow us to get some upgrades from the ship, so that's nice. You just want to see my collection, huh? Nice try, you dirty thief. Those feathers are mine. Sounds like a cool collection. Can I see all of your feathers? I promise I won't touch anything if you don't want me to. Now my heart feels light as a feather since you asked so nicely. Maybe just one teensy little peek won't hurt. Nice. Our collection will be definitely looking crisp after this fight. Oh, let's see. Let's use you over there. You over there. This section also needs you over there. And also you over there. We still have one move left. Let's shuffle. Okay. Next turn will be a bit more crucial. This will be difficult probably. Ah, it wasn't so difficult after all. Okay, one of them is defeated. Nice, nice, nice. You just want to see my collection. That's the same line. Why are you giving up? What's your problem? It's okay, I understand. I am an introvert too. I'll leave you some room, but still be here for when you need me. Sound good? Yes, yes, and yes. I don't hate anyone except for feather thieves, but I love spending time with fellow feather punks. Nice. You will be obviously over there. This would be useful over here. I guess you should be this. And I guess any of you would be fine then. That should suffice. We could shuffle and hope to get... Nice. I think this will finish up the fight actually. We got quite lucky. We got quite lucky. You'll love to see it. We just need to finish up the minigames. There we go. You are saying other folks might just find feathers as pretty as I do? They want to see my collection, not steal it? I had no idea. A new friend has been made. Frips, you made a new friend. There we go. Another island recolored, you'll have to see it. Made the rainbow be everywhere. After we are done with it, need to spread the gay, you know. Okay, our boat will lead us to the next one. I'm pretty sure I saw a treasure chest over here, so let's pick that up. Don't see anything else near this island. There is one lonely island over here which looks a bit suspicious, but there is no way to get on top of it, I don't think. So that's not the way to go. Maybe that way? Yeah, let's try this way. This is the closest island anyways. And it does have a top. Knowing avocados are fruits, does that make guacamole a smoothie? Interesting thought, that's for sure. We don't have much fuel left. I don't think we can make it to that island over there. I will try though. Yeah, that's too far away, I think. Let's try take a direct route. I don't think we will be able to make it there, but maybe we get lucky. Let's see. Just barely. We are missing very, very little. I wonder if there is any way to boost us over there. Maybe we will need to get actual new power core to get over there. Isn't it ironic how this is the only place you really shouldn't play? Yeah, we've seen that one. Why do they call them both? We sealed that one as well. Do fruits hurt themselves when they fall from trees? I sure hope not. And skyscrapers, we've seen that one. Okay. We also made new friend, Frips. This guy really likes feathers. He'll do anything to keep his massive collection safe from thieves. I wanted to check the map. Where are we currently? We are... Is this us? I can't tell what... Okay, some islands have the gay hearts on them. And some islands don't. And I'm not sure what that means. And also I don't know where we are. Let's fast travel over here. This is... an island. And from here we can go... either to the right or to the... Okay. Isn't this where we've just been? It is. I got bamboozled. Okay. So there is... Oh my god, how did I not see that there was this island so close to us? I'm blind. There is also treasure chest over there and one of the dots. I shall go there after we finish this. What does this say? Test of courage. Courage the cowardly dog. Strangers here. This is bad. I need to hide myself fast. Okay. Okay, two ways to go. I will choose this one first. Okay, there is item over there. I am not sure how to reach it. Seems like we need to go back this way once again to reach this jumping one. There is also one item or one dot over there that I don't know how to reach. Friendship bracelet, nice. How could we... Can we maybe... Oh, that wasn't so hard. Do knock-knock jokes still work if you are using a doorbell? It's a good question. Very good question, in fact. What's this? How did you ruffians find me? This hiding spot was supposed to be flawless. Yeah, well, you didn't exactly make it easy for us. You must be pretty clever to set up a puzzle like that. No, you don't seriously mean that. You just want to use me, then get rid of me, don't you, little snakes? Little sneaks. Let's confront you. Some interesting sounds. Everyone is trying to trick me, saying I'm special, that I have special skills, but they are liars. I can't understand you, I won't trick you, do you always hide? Let's choose the middle route. I need your help to fix the world, but I can force you to trust me, so I'll hear you out before I ask you to do me any favors, okay? I like the sound of this. I already feel like I can trust you more than most strangers. Nice. Let's deal with the tot, because we need tots. He's got lots of these ones. So let's deal with them. I presume that maybe shield will be smart to use here. That will be it for this turn. Okay. Nice. Monkey time. I missed. Whoops. It happens. It happens to the best of us. We need to deal with that dot over there. Call out their immaturity, don't be afraid to grow up. Acknowledge efforts, sure. Growing up doesn't mean giving up stuff that makes you feel happy or safe. Don't be scared to take the plunge. You are right, I am being childish. I need to be courageous and accept I'll get hurt trying to make friends sometimes. How do I know everyone plans on using me if I never let them get close? Because they will... I don't know actually. So kind indeed. Let's see. We do need to use this over there. Let's end the turn because there is some strategy I think needed. Now we need shield in there. Okay. You are not as bad as you say. Keep trying. Stop making fun of yourself. Let's choose the first one. Even if you don't think highly of yourself, you can still do things no one else can. Try not to forget, okay? You think I'm special and you are not just saying that. I got this is such great news. It makes me want to stop hiding. There we go. We need the shield over there. What happens if I use him? We get hurt. Okay, that's understandable. We need you. We need you. And you, and that should be it. That should be the battle finished, I think. Unless I'm mistaken. Should be... Should be it, I think. Unless we fail these quick time events. I suppose hiding all the time won't solve my problems, but I'm too scared to risk trusting people again. Easy. This is true. If I only hide from my fears, I'll never overcome them to make friends. I must stop lurking in the shadows. New friend to wax. Interesting design. Let's read up what we learned about this creature. After this cool cutscene. Also, what's this dot? That's the one we read. I wanna see the one we earned. Or are they not showing up in here? Oh well, let's see what this is. A clever chameleon with the power to go invisible. They have a teensy bit of lisp. It happens to the best of us. Let's go back to the boat. I seen some Didn't I see some treasure chest somewhere? I think I did. Or am I misremembering some other island? Or was it this? I think it was this. Yeah. If you collect all as dots, will you have a lot of knowledge or just a lot of questions? Probably kind of both. Both at the same time. I think that island is still too far away, even from this one. However, there are still lots of creatures missing. 5 creatures need to be saved somehow. And I think the map shows us kind of the issue. I do wonder why these two don't have the rainbow heart on them. Let me travel over here for a moment. Because I wanna check... This is one of the... Yeah, this is one of the islands that doesn't have a heart on it. So... I wanna look around. And I wanna see if maybe... Oh my god, how did I fail that? Wanna check and see if maybe there is some secret we didn't find. And maybe if we find it, the rainbow heart shows up. It could be. It could be. There is a dig spot. Wrench has been found. A fishing spot. With some nice fish. Difficult to... Oh my god. Fishing is so difficult. And that was... Okay. Money. Don't mind if I do. Let's check over here. That's just loop-de-loop. Let's check at the top. Let's see. I can kind of climb the walls if I am spamming the buttons, which is kind of funny. I don't see any digging spots. Is the rainbow now? There is now rainbow heart. So if you collect all the items that the island has, the rainbow heart shows up. And I guess the missing ones on this island were the 2 digging spots. So that's the mystery solved. Since we are here, I do see on the map that there is an island in the distance. I think it's that one. Or that one. Could be honestly either of these two. That seems like it's too far away. Let me go over here and fish. Okay, let's time this correctly. So far so good. Sadly only 4 fish. But that's okay. Also, is this one of the islands that doesn't have heart? Yes, it is. So after the fishing, I will go check out what we are missing on this island. Lego brick is nice to have because one of our friends did request it, if I remember correctly. This fish needs some good timing. There we go. Okay, another fishing spot, don't mind if I do. Okay, missing the pipe. Missing the fish. Don't know which is worse. 5 red fish. So this island apparently isn't fully explored, so let's explore it properly. Hopefully. Let's see. I don't really see anything. There is a dot. We don't have the tool to get up there apparently. Which is highly unfortunate. So let's keep in mind that this island cannot be finished at the moment. And when we found the tool that we need, which I guess will be some sort of a hook, we will come back and deal with it. Seems like we can reach this, which is nice. Treasure and dot. How many pages does that diary of yours have, Billy? It's like new pages keep appearing out of nowhere. It do be like that sometimes, that's true. I kind of wish these little islands would show up on the map as well once you clean them. But it is what it is. I need to try to get over there. This will probably not be enough. But maybe if I charge directly for it, I will be able to make it. Let's try. That seems like it's too far away actually. We are so close though. That's heavily unfortunate, I must say. Maybe we can get at least to that island over there. So I see there is one more, but that island cannot be rainbow colored, I don't think. Could we maybe get there from over here? This doesn't seem like it's closer, but it seems like it will be enough actually. That was so freaking close. Okay. The Test of Z? Oh, the Test of Zeal. What is Zeal? What's the word? I don't know what Zeal means. It's a new word for me. What the heck? Okay, I failed, apparently. This puzzle seems like it's going to be a bit rough. But apparently didn't count. That's heavily unfortunate. What if I send it this way? Oh my god, it worked. Okay. Now the question is, how do we do the right side? It needs to roll this. Bounce from this? No, it needs to bounce from... you know what? Let's try to do it this way. Let's just time it correctly, I guess. No. That's hard to time. But I don't see any other way of dealing with it, so let's try again. Maybe there is some other way that I don't see. That could be the issue. Why does it bounce when it's already gone? Like, that's not kind of... That's very nice. It should just go through, I think. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Suddenly I am bad. What am I doing wrong suddenly? Oh, wait a minute. Something is going on. Puzzle solved. There is another one over there. If you are afraid of getting the hiccups, doesn't that mean you'll never get the hiccups? I don't see the connection between that logic, but okay. A friend? Oh, I've never seen a cursed creature look cute before. Cute? You mean me? Thanks so much, I really... Wait, no, I mean, how dare you? I am not cute. I am a warrior whose strength rivals Dragonlance. I'll prove it. Looks like we found a cute friend. You'll love to see it. He do be kind of cute. I agree. Let's see. I'm not angry, you just make me angry because you are too dense to realize cute warriors are allowed to exist. Question her, fire her up, tell her the truth. Dancing is nice. Nice to see you dance. Tell her the truth. Sorry to break it to you, but I think trying to succeed in two things at once made you fail at both. So I'm not just weak, I am uncute too. No way. I'll beat you up for implying that. You hear me? Oh no. I think we failed. That's the first time we picked the wrong dialogue, I think. But you know what? It happens. Happens to the best of us, in fact. Let's see. That should collect the top. Nice. And this is basically just trying to guess colors correctly. And it worked perfectly. Nice. I get mad when people say I'm cute, but I get mad when they think I'm just a fighter too. Is there something wrong with me? Skill issue. Just joking, by the way. Let's see. Hey Scraps, do you think I could try talking to Bipo? I have something I'd like to tell her. You wanna talk to her, Booster? That's kinda surprising. What gives? Do you have a crush on her or... not so loud, really. Just tell me what to tell her and quite embarrassing. Tell Booster to be romantic, tell Booster to tease her, tell Booster to be honest. I mean, honesty seems like the correct way. People, I just wanna say you look pretty strong, but especially pretty and strong, you know? Are you saying I'm actually a cute warrior? Oh my gosh. No one ever told me that before. Thanks so much. I mean, never mind, Fujet, I said nothing, lighter Scraps, you're on your own. It looks like Casanova just chickened out and flew the coop. Hope we'll still be able to win without him. Interesting. I still need to guess because we don't know. It could be the brown. And apparently it is. What could be the fourth color? Could be the pink. Could be the purple. I guess it could also be the yellow, but yellow hasn't appeared in battle yet, I don't think. Let me shuffle. Which one of these is common? Not too sure, not too sure. It could also repeat the red ones, maybe. So let's try red ones. Hopefully we will be able to guess correctly. Okay. Let's see. So the last two ones aren't red. Of course I like cute stuff, but Dragaland says fighters need to be tough. So I can like cute stuff or I won't make it right. Who knows? I personally like cute stuff a lot. So there we go. You are rescued. I want to be a cute warrior. And you really think I can do it? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Someone believes in me. There you go, guys. A cute warrior. You made a new friend. Love to see it. I see treasure chest in the water over there, by the way. Everything has been dealt with except for that guy over there. I don't know how to reach him. How would you deal with him? Maybe... Can we jump on the boat? No, we just jump into it. I mean, he's got the jumping flower in there with him. But I have no idea. I think one of these jumping pads or bouncing pads or whatever their name is probably like maybe a fake one or something that we can jump on top of. That's my guess, at least. Doesn't seem like my guess is correct though. Seems like that's not what's going on. I have no idea. Maybe we need some other power up to be able to get there. That could also be a thing, I guess. Not too sure. For now, I guess we need to move on because no matter how I look at it, I don't see a way of getting up there. Even if we honk, it doesn't seem to help. Anything else at this part of the map? Let me check also the lore of this guy. Bippo, a feisty warrior who's as cute as she is tough, will have sparkles in her eyes when not if she punches you. Seems like this side is clear. For the most part, at least. Let me try go fish over here. Since, as you all know, I do like the fishing minigame. There are some of what? How are you supposed to time this? Oh my god. That's the hardest fishing I've seen. Okay. Now this island is on the map also looking like it doesn't have the rainbow heart. So let me take a quick look around if maybe we can spot what we missed out. There is a digging spot over here with a weight that one of our friends needed, so that's nice. We can fish. I don't see any collectibles that can be found here, but that's okay. We got 5 fish out of it, which isn't nothing to sneeze at. Let's see. Let me check the map. Maybe that one digging. Yeah, that was all there was to do. Nice. So that's another island fully clear. I wish I noticed it sooner, that the map tells you if you found everything or not. Would have made the backtracking a bit less obnoxious. That's the goal, that's the big cave. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, there are the poppers over there, or whatever the name of this thing is. Okay. Nice. Kind of cheesed the one fish at the end, but that's okay. These tiny islands, I presume, don't have any parking spots to them. I won't go into the cave yet, I just wanna look if there is anything else that I could have missed or something. The big island also still needs rainbow heart, so we will need to check that out as well and figure out the reason behind it. I wanna go to the fishing spot that I just noticed. Okay, let's see. Pillow. One of our friends needs pillow, so let's hope we can get it for him. How do I time this? Like that, I see. Of course the fish goes in my way. There we go. Pillow obtained. Lovely. Plush, comfy and perfect for a cozy nap or pillow nap. Bet you didn't expect to see pillow lore. There we are. With the pillow. Is this yeah, that's the mainland. This will be kind of hard to figure out what we missed. Apparently we missed something though. Let me check the sand. Maybe there is a digging spot that I missed or something along those lines. I don't see a digging spot anywhere. The waterfall has been stopped. This place doesn't seem to have any digging spots either. And we already maxed out everything he had for us. So that isn't it. Nice. Nice to see the party wolves going strong. Thank you for the redeem, Vonix. Dragonland's treasure melted, but what about my fame? What about my fortune? Who cares about the treasure, dude? You are lucky you got out of the volcano unbroiled. But the treasure was the whole point of this expedition. I wanted to be rich and famous, to prove I was more than just talk. But now that it's gone, I have no proof of our victory. And everyone will treat the great Ferdinand Charles Dickinson III like a common fraud again. I mean, you kind of are a fraud, and you are nowhere close to being a legendary adventurer. But you are still our friend. Besides, Dragonland's respect counts as proof too, you know? Especially when people find out you were our group's cunning and fearless leader. You mean it? You really think I've become a dog worthy of respect? What am I saying? Of course I have. I'm the legendary adventurer, Ferdinand Charles Dickinson III. Everyone admires me. Now that's more like the Fernie we know, for better or for worse. Lore update. He tells tales because he's afraid it's the only way people will admire him. No wonder he wanted Dragonland's treasure. Understandable. Why the long face, Becky? Aren't you happy we got Dragonlance recognition? I don't know, I feel weird. Like, I'm glad that the strongest person in the world thinks I'm manly and mighty, but I'm starting to think that no matter what I do, people will still think I'm weird for wanting to be so tough, just because I'm a girl. But I wanna be bold. I wanna be a girl who's strong as she can be, put even the manliest whips to shame, so I don't know what to do. Well, this is just our opinion, but if you want to be a mighty manly girl, who cares what others think? Besides, you are our friend, Becky. We like you just the way you are. We don't want you to be miserable by pretending to be someone else. Yeah, you are right. I'm way too mighty and manly to be scared of what a bunch of weeps think. They might never stop calling me a tomboy. But I'm not gonna stop being one either. From now on, I'm going to be proud to be me, and proud to have friends who like me, even if they are weak. That's the spirit, Becky. But do you really have to keep calling us weeps? Another lore update. Becky wants Dragonlance recognition to prove she's strong despite being a girl. Kind of reminds me of Fernie, actually. Yeah, they are kind of two peas in the same pot. Safe travels, young warriors. May your mighty friendly hearts bring just as much hope to the world as you did me. And if you happen upon my brother, be sure to tell him even the manly Dragonlance sees the value of in a colorful world, will you? Okay. No update there, unfortunately. What the map says, still no heart over here. So we have to be missing something somewhere. It does remind you of what on it? I don't particularly. This is the thing that turned off the waterfall that is already solved. Oh my god, why keep I falling into water? Nothing over here, unfortunately. I don't see any digging spots. I see a lot of fishing spots, but that's about it. So the heart of this island remains a mystery. Unless, of course, we can find out what we missed somewhere on this top area. These digging spots cannot be cleared. I know that from even the previous episode. Not exactly sure what's the deal with them. Or if they hide anything. But apparently we cannot do anything about them, so... That's nothing. This one cannot be even hit. And once again, nothing over here. There could technically be something at the top. That we missed, that's true. There could be something at the top. But when we came through here the first time, I'm pretty sure we are kind of thorough about it. I think I got stuck. Help? Can I fast travel? Wait, where am I? Where? I don't wanna be there, I wanna be here. Can you imagine getting stuck? Masterful gaming skills. Question is, did it save the lore? It did. Nice. I have no idea where we could have missed something. Maybe after the volcano erupted, some stuff changed in the area that wasn't there before. That could be something, I suppose. We also could have missed some digging spot in the caves, that's also true. I hope at least the doors remain unlocked, because dealing with the puzzle again would be quite annoying, to be fair. I don't see anything in here. Yeah, I don't see anything, which is a bit worrisome. I see no digging spots. Once again, I see no digging spots of any sort anywhere. This leads where? It's over here. Oh, I didn't mean to go back in. Whoops. Let's go upstairs. I still do not see anything, unfortunately. Now in here, this isn't a spot. Let's see, we are zoomed out. Is there any digging spot? I don't see any. I don't see any. So this area is also cleared. It's getting confusing. This is pretty much the top of the mountain. Now we are here. I don't remember being in this room, so this is new, I think. We need to destroy this to get somewhere. We need to put seed in here to get somewhere, and... Okay. This seems like a tough kind of a puzzle. However, it shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. If we just enable our brains. Bridge has been activated. What did this do for us? I'm not sure. But we did it, I guess. Next thing would be getting one ball over here. So... how would we achieve that? We need to... I guess... get one here. How do we... do that? Let's just try some random direction. Let's try from this pillar. You know what? That's actually how we do it, because this allows us to loop it around. And surprisingly enough, it's just working. Oh, I see. That gives us platform to jump across. Nice. What's this? Balloons. I cannot use the balloons here. Look, buddy, I'm all for optimism, but there is no way we can reach that balloon. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, because we went all this way back in hopes of learning, collecting everything, and apparently we are not allowed to do so. Mipsy stares, Giro. Hey Mipsy, Giro, what are you? Shh, be quiet. I've almost got him on the ropes. Take that, Giro. 1-eyed, 2-eyed, or 4-eyed. No one beats Mipsy at a staring contest. No one. This isn't what I had in mind when we told her to be more confident, but whatever floats the boat, I guess. Okay. Just repeats the same dialogue. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Okay, that's not something we can stand on. Lesson learned. Where do the flowers lead? Back here. Oh wait, we enabled the leaves. I just remembered. Okay. Now where will this take us, I wonder? Up here? I heard that volcanoes are mountains with gastric reflux. I can see that being a thing, I guess. Well, seems like we won't be getting to the heart of this island. Not until we learn how to deal with the balloons at least. At least we know where we need to go. We know that this island needs the balloon upgrade. Apparently I cannot jump down. I wanna jump down, please. Apparently I am not allowed to take a shortcut. That's heavily unfortunate, but it is what it is. Can I now jump down? Nope. Interesting. Guess we need to take the long way around. It happens. It happens. I guess it makes... Well, it actually doesn't make much sense. There isn't any invisible walls anywhere else. This is the first time I noticed being unable to jump somewhere because of invisible wall. Kind of weird. If I had to guess, it's probably to prevent speedrunning, I guess. Although I don't know why would there be speedrunning. Blockades in the way. Either way, oh, we got one extra. That one was extra. Okay. Good to know. Is there anything... I didn't mean to do that. What did I want to do? I wanted to check if there was anything. Dragonlance Sympathy. This makes me feel mighty and kind too. +1 move per turn. There we go. I wanted to check the map. There is bunch of islands on the right side that we need to visit. And we also need to check this one out, if maybe there is a way to finish it. Because this island also doesn't have the heart yet. Which implies that there is some unfinished business, I guess. Although I do remember being on this island earlier in the episode. And I don't remember we were missing anything. I mean, there is this coin. Would coin be the issue? No. I'll say good guess though. Good guess. I didn't see any digging spots when we were here the last time. I cannot jump on the mushroom then. There isn't any digging over here either. Probably something at the top, if I had to guess. Yeah, nothing on over here. This also doesn't seem to have anything of value. Now upstairs, I remember I remember we picked up something over here. I don't see any digging spots. I hear something though. Don't tell me I'm stuck again, oh my god. Why are there invisible walls everywhere, suddenly? Yeah, something is over there. If it's yet another balloon power-up thing, then I'm gonna be a bit sad. Oh, there you are. The plural form of cactus is cacti, right? So then why is us the plural of I? It doesn't make any sense. Apparently. Nice. We got the heart, you love to see it. Let me quickly fast travel to the beginning of this island. And let me try. We need to reach, I guess, that island over there. Did we try this from this angle yet? Or did we not? That seems like it could be reached. Maybe. Maybe not. Barely. Okay, we did it. The test of dexterity. Now this sounds more like my cup of tea. Nice. We are slowly making progress. You love to see it. Anything? Don't see any digging spots. That's a fake jump. That's a proper one. Nice. We made it to the front. You monsters, do you have any idea how many bones you broke or plants you packed? Dinoland's a mess because of you. Monsters, all we were doing was making bridges and solving puzzles. What's the big deal? The big deal is that you selfish coconut makers damaged Dinoland's delicate ecosystem. Do you know how serious that is? Not really. Exactly. And that's why you three haters are going down. We'll see about that. You didn't even stop anything before punching stuff, did you? No, you just had to get those idols of power from Dragonland. Just... God, people like you make me so mad, and you don't even understand why you are so infuriating, do you? No, it's not the time to explain that, no, but can you tell us why? Can I ever? I'm mad because you keep disrespecting the environment. Without even thinking, like those bones you smacked around. Those were fossils. Researchers could learn so much studying them, but you just had to knock them over apparently. And now they are gonna pollute the ecosystem for no reason. It's maddening. It's... Need to catch my breath. This isn't over. Seems like it's some sort of a Karen. Some sort of a Karen creature. Seems like needs to speak to the manager and such. Let's deal with the Toad first. Let's see. Either way, I will need to... actually... Yeah, we cannot do the orange symbols, unfortunately. So let's try putting this over here. Let's try this over there. Perhaps one of those attacks will stick to the enemy. We shall see. Okay. Thank you for the nut. None of them? Wow. That's surprising. I really thought at least one of them would be correct. At least these two were correct. Nice. Okay. I am overreacting. You are the one underreacting, but by not overreacting about the environment, this is a big problem. Alright, I think I got my breath. Now I need to tell you about the other reason I'm so mad. Listen, do you know how many coconuts you punched into the water? Way too many. That's not just bad for the water. Dino and palm trees are super duper rare. They only grow if you plant a pit inside their shells in fertile volcanic soil. By smacking them into the water like that, you could have made the whole tree genus go extinct. And that's getting too worked up here, gonna pass out if I'm not careful, but don't think this is over. Thank you for the nuts. I know I can be a little intense about vanilla sometimes, but no one else seems to care the way I do, and that scares me. Okay. Well, obviously you go over there. That's for sure. Let's try you over there. You over there. Have we tried shield on this creature yet? I don't think we did, so let's try. And for good measure, let's also increase the power of this. This probably won't be the winning one, but it should reveal some stuff at least, I think. When I get angry at people for not knowing something, does that just make them less willing to learn? Oh no. I figured the last one is missing. Not too sure what symbol needs to be the last one. Okay, I'm ready. Time to give you the lesson of a lifetime. Do you have any idea what I'm mad about now? Not a clue. Is it bad? Is it bad? It's not bad at all. Now that I think about it, you've been pretty eco-conscious overall, honestly. Like, rainbow fuel is a zero-emission power source. Those bouncy flowers need pressure applied regularly to help spread pollen. And I don't know about all this color restoring business, but it definitely makes this place look a lot nicer. Plus, you did listen to me. So let's make a deal. Promise to be more careful in the future, and I'll have no reason to get mad ever again. Sounds good. Oh, it defeated itself in the end. That's nice. Jacoby, you made a new friend. Love to see it. Another island restored to full color. This means... How come plants can get sunburns? I'm jealous, says the Dot. A very knowledgeable antler bunny who can be as eco-friendly as she is pollution hostile. This island still doesn't have a rainbow heart though, so there is still something we are missing. And I see it. Not too sure how to get to it, but I do see it. Maybe this one. Let me check from this angle again. Now, I'm not too sure. Let me take the boat for a trip. I have no idea how to get there. I wish you could just unboat anywhere and not only on the designed locations, you know, that would be nice. Wow. Okay. Okay. I got the doll, which is what I wanted. And I got the game as well, nice. That was worth it, that's for sure. To be honest, it kind of feels like we cannot get to the top. Seems to me like we need some sort of a missing component that we don't have currently. Because we cannot jump that far. Oh well, let me reset. There we are. Where is my boat? Where is my boat? There it is. Okay. That was a bit spooky. Yeah, I don't know how to get there. Thank you for the sombrero. There are still some islands in the direction downwards, but we tried to get to them and we didn't, so... I think the time has come to actually end the episode. And we will continue some other day. Probably next week. But before I end the episode, let me just quickly move closer to the tunnel. There is also island over there that we didn't visit. Which isn't even on the map. Now that's intriguing. Can we get there? Or is it too far away? I mean, there is no other way of reaching here, so... Yeah, we did it. The test of Vigor. Okay. Okay. I see. There is book, I see book. Blue, yellow. Might as well grab the item, you know. There we go. I'm sure someone will appreciate the book eventually. Now if we do it again, it will go upstairs, I think. Or maybe not. Let's go upstairs and see what's there, because we didn't yet. Can we jump this? Of course not. There is another seemingly unreachable location there. We do need this over here, okay. So... I think that will unlock the pet for us. We did it. Hey kiddos, you think I'm cool, right? You know I'm the coolest, right? So hurry and tell me I'm cool already. There is something off about this dude. He doesn't seem to be acting like his usual self in more ways than one. What spit are you flopping? Are you saying I'm uncool? Because I'm super cool. Look, I'm being cool right now. See? Notice my coolness. Interesting. Let's see. Lovely to see more dots to be collected. But we will need to come back to this island as well, because we cannot reach the dots on that tiny one besides this big one. Stop being jealous and admit I'm cooler than you. Not my fault you are so uncool. Oh no, I get it. No wonder you kiddos didn't want to admit I was cool. It's because you are stinking rich geeks. Huh? Did he just empty himself up because we have more money than him? Hey Cool Croc, why do you hate us so much for being rich? We don't even have that many coins. Don't lie to me, kiddo. I know your game. You think I'm uncool because I'm poor. You mouthy money bags always do this. The heck? What makes you think we are that shallow? We'd never do that. Yeah, in that case you wouldn't mind passing some of that moolah my way, would you? Unless you are actually rich show-offs. No way, get your own coins, or... I'm happy to share if it makes us pals. For real? You do that for me? Wow. With you around I have competition when it comes to being the coolest. There we go. Let's deal with the dots. This one. And this one. This one. And this one. Let's try putting this one in the middle and see what happens. The important thing is that we will be finished with the dots, which is nice. Oh, it worked, nice. I want to be cool, I need to be the coolest. If I'm not, no one will like me. Apparently. Another dot has been dealt with. You love to see it. Talk. You are something else. You are coolish. You are clueless. Let's try the first one. You obviously put a lot of effort into people liking you. That takes guts, determination and empathy. I like all those things. Wait, you do? I mean, of course you do. I'm the coolest after all. Nice. So we need this. And we need this. Hard to predict what will be the other thing, if there is any other thing, I mean. But I will take a wild guess and say maybe it's the blue, I mean purple shield, or more of the red things. Let's see how this goes. Could also be something else, I guess. Just act natural, I want to, but if I do that, everyone will know I'm just pretending to be cool and they'll stop caring about me. Okay, do we get lucky? We do. Nice. You are sure? People will still like me even if the real me isn't as cool as the fake me? That's the coolest, yo. Jar Jump, you made a new friend. We are making lots of friends, it seems. So that's it. Another island is a rainbow. But yeah, I will need to end this episode here, unfortunately. When is the last save time? Last save 0 minutes ago. Okay, let me quickly check. Am I the only one who thinks some of the creatures look cooler when they are black and white? No, just me? Yeah, I agree. That's a good thought. I agree with that. New fish, actually gold, but not actually a goldfish. It's known as the Paran apple due to its sweetness and prickly teeth. And you are Jar Chop. Obviously the coolest creature in the world. I mean, just look at him. How awesome is this guy? I will take a wild guess that when we reach the next area, which is the Fright Frost, there will be some power up that will allow us to hopefully reach the places that we haven't reached yet. So I will give up with the 100% completion of the Dino Land for now, but I will return to it once we get the power-ups that we need. But yeah, this will be the end of today's episode, and we will continue next week. It should be saved. It says last save 1 minute ago, so let's hope it's safe. And yeah, let me look who can we rate today, because I actually don't know who is currently streaming. I see a couple of people. You know what? Let's rate the gay man. Actually, he's currently BRB. He's currently BRB. He's currently BRB, so I don't know if we can rate him. It says the stream will be right back. Should we wait for him, or should we rate someone else? That's the question. I see someone else we could rate actually. Yeah, that could be fun. Although, oh my god, this person is also currently BRB. Why is everyone BRB? Let's see. We could rate Carrot, maybe. Sure. I don't remember if we ever raided Carrot actually, so that could be a fun thing to do. Let me do that, I guess. Doesn't seem like the other people are ready to stream. Yeah, they are still all BRB. So let's rate Carrot. Let's rate Carrot, and that will be fun. There we go. I think Carrot will appreciate us coming in. It's been a long time since I seen Carrot live. Usually Carrot streams when I'm not on Twitch. So might as well give him some rate. Hopefully Carrot will appreciate it. For those who don't know, Carrot is a like gecko VTuber, basically. The very lovely gecko VTuber. So this will be nice. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. In fact, tomorrow I think is Slasher Skip, and then we will see what happens next week when I post the schedule. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.